Honeys, I got carded buying alcohol today.
Wait.
It was me, Vox, Ike, and Luca. We went out to buy some alcohol, and I wanted to stop by a few stores. And so Vox was getting some beer for Professor. He just thought, I'll be nice. I'll get my senpai something. And I was going to get you whiskey. And I got carded. And the thing is, I didn't bring my ID. I just brought my credit card.
Maybe what's carded mean?
Carded. They asked for my ID.
Oh,
because they thought I was. They thought I was.
Yeah, because those people can't see your ears, right?
My ears and my tails.
The Asian people looks young, so
it's also you know what it is. It's because I glamour myself so well, but. Basically, Luca was like, "It's okay, Mom. I got this." And Luca went up and paid, and technically Luca bought you the whiskey.
He bought me a whiskey. Yeah. So I'm so happy. So
and
you guys buying me
beer.
Yeah, this beer box bought it for me.
Your Ian Kohais are pretty great, aren't we?
They are. Oh my God. Talking about Vox, he's sometimes very aggressive. It's very mature. It's very mature, but I love the part, when he's with his boys, he gets really, when the boys are kusogaki, he does the kusogaki stuff too. Together.
Yeah.
And then, Ike and I are like, oh my God, please.
Ike, when he is done with stuff, is so funny. He just looks at you. He gives you, or sometimes. When you've really got under Ike's skin, he takes off his glasses. He'll just slowly take off his glasses and look at you. That's when you're like, oh, I messed up. I messed up. Me and Luca in a room are incapable of quiet. It's Luca's fault.
But isn't it your fault in the first place?
No, it's Luca's fault.
Oh yeah, it's Luca's fault.
Let's talk about, I think we only talked about Luca first impressions. What are your first impressions on Ike and Vox? So I'm Okan.
You're
what
Okan.
about everybody else?
Well, Ike's pretty Ike. Because he already, showed the gap. That his voice is very soothing, and the way he talks I love it.
He has the aura of an expensive cat.
Yes, I understand.
It just.
I don't know why. Since I'm a professor, I feel like he's the best student.
Yeah. He is.
The best student, because and Shu is the hard one, because he's pretty much kusugaki to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like Shu, he's smart, but he'll give you shit.
So he's a student. If he has a great he has a great grade. He does well on his test. He passes his test, but at the same time, he gives you trouble.
Yeah, I agree.
And Ike's the one who's the perfect teacher likes.
Yep. Yeah. And the thing with Ike, I feel like Ike could maybe sometimes sleep in class, but he's just so sweet that you won't really care.
He sang that, the metal voice. Yeah, that was amazing. So I'm not that say-so, but I'm pretty say-so compared to you guys.
You're so say-so.
Okay, compared to Vox, okay.
Yeah, I think everybody say-so compared to Vox.
Okay, so
Vox sometimes says stuff, and I think it's his voice. He says things that...
Not only his voice, the word he's used is pretty much unsay-so.
No, it's the way that he delivers the line that if somebody else did it, it wouldn't fly.
Oh, true, totally true. Yeah.
Maybe it's the confidence.
It makes it funny. But it's good. He's very good at using words. I'll talk about Vox later. About Ike and his soft and soothing, and plus we kind of have the same vibe when when Vox or Luca or Nista screw something up, we're like, oh my God, please.
Yeah. I feel like you and Ike are very similar. You have very similar energy.
I really like him. Yeah, and I'm pretty otaku.
Yeah, you're both very otaku.
So we talk a lot about it. It was so fun. I really, if he have a chance to come to Japan, I would definitely take him to Akihabara.
Oh my God, his poor money. I hope the Quildren spoil him really well before he goes to Japan, because otherwise he's gonna be broke. So Vox?
Vox, I mean, I've already said it. He's very mature. He's very the way he speaks. I mean, like, where the words he used and the way the tempo and everything is like. No wonder the people called him the voice
demon. Yeah.
Yes, it's very good at It's like he's just talking. It's like making a speech, but it's very
everything he says, you want to listen.
Yes, but it's it's a good speech.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, sometimes he'll But
I really
love you.
Yeah, well, I love you too. I really love you. But I actually love it when he goes like crazy with this voice.
The speeches. I've heard him go on some speeches sometimes, and I'm like, if you just blink for a second, you're like, how did we get here? What are we talking about? Yes. What?
And he gets, and I love it when he goes carried away. I was Mika's stream. I was, for Japanese people, I think that was last night. I was translating at the same time, but I said I'm not gonna translate. I am not gonna translate this for like 3 times.
Yeah, because he was being a little sussy.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, every time you mention FNAF, it's just get ready.
No.
My eyes glaze over. It's like you press a button.
Actually, I love watching people who when we press someone's button. I love watching them talking that about it.
Oh my god, he just turns on. It's like a robot. It's like, woo! And like 1987, the bike.
But actually, he did that on his what was that Overwatch stream.
Oh yeah, did he?
And I have a very my senpai. He's my senpai, but he's like my friend. He's the same age. Not okay. Was brain melted. Listening to that, he was like, oh my god.
Alright, so essentially it all
make this like a
began
gaming
in the early 1970s with this guy called William Afton. He had a real talent for robotics, and he and his friend Henry Emily decided to open this place called the Fredbear's Family Diner with 2 special animatronic suits. These animatronic suits were special because they functioned both as suits that people could wear and as functional animatronics. However, they did this with this spring lock mechanic, which was pretty unsafe to wear. If the suits became too wet, then the spring locks would collapse and cause the person inside to die pretty much instantly. But that's something to be important.
Oh my god!
This William guy, he's bad news, right? He's a killer. He's an evil dude. And at some point, his son Michael, who's very, very important, he winds up making